Pisco, I got a question for
Mhm.
you. Yes or no? Yes or no? Is The Last of Us the best post-apocalypse ever committed, rendered on TV, film, or media? Yes or no?
No.
No. So you're saying that you hate the idea of the clickers. You hate the
I
idea
like
of the
the
cordyceps You hate the idea of the cordyceps virus.
No, I think it was a good show, and I think it was a great game.
Oh, so you're saying you don't like the amazing sound design in The Last of Us Part 1. And it's the
Yeah.
first game too. The very first
It's
game
really good
has
sound
some of
design.
had some of the fucking best sound design of any game I've ever heard. Yes, it's a little bit unrealistic that like the tracers will fly out of the gun and you hear like a chirp even when you're like outdoors with a bullet like ricocheting off something when it shouldn't. But I mean, God, it's like
I
it
think
sounds
Last of
like
Us 2
you
is
hate
better.
it sounds like you hate oh my God, don't even get me started. Now you're actually intentionally triggering me. You're saying that The Last of Us 2 has a better story? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes, I am,
Oh
and the
my
better sound
God,
design.
what the fuck? A better sound design, yes. Better gameplay, yes. Better story, It feels like it actually feels like you're playing a fucking like just a random event simulator where it's told entirely anachronistically. Like there's no structure to the story.
I thought
It's
that
like
was I thought there
yes,
is
it's
a
bold.
very defined structure. It's a ve now, I think that there are more, like, conveniences and more, um, like, time skips, which kind
Contrivances.
of
No, you're thinking
yeah.
contrivances. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, yeah, sorry, that is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But in general, I was more engaged. I thought The Last of Us was a good story, but I thought it was very effective, The Last of Us 2. I'm disappointed that The Last of Us 2 show, the structure is so
Mhm.
different. I think it has to a little bit because of the medium, but, I thought they did with the game was, it was too long of a game for sure, but I thought it was
Yeah.
very impressive what they did. It surprised me and, it engaged me. I thought it was memorable and good.
Yeah, the principal like fucking things that I have against The Last of Us Part 2, the game. I'm not talking about the TV show. I'm only stuck on season 1 of the
Yeah.
TV show. But the game, it's like the pacing was so off, and there were so many plot contrivances. Here's just one. Here's just one. How after their confrontation on the third day with Abby, how the
Mhm.
fuck, with a pregnant woman, a guy with his arm broken, a guy who got shot in the face, and a girl who got stabbed and beaten to death, how did they make it back to fucking Jackson County without a horse or vehicle? It doesn't make any sense, and they just gloss over it like it's nothing.
No,
And by the end,
I
yeah,
suspend my disbelief on that. I mean, I know that was fucked up and weird in terms of
yeah.
like, but the thing is that kind of shit happened in Game of Thrones in the first seasons too. And I just let
No, that's more of like a season 7 thing where like all of a sudden they're at the wall
no.
and then yeah, and like
Game of Thrones is
they
like they're
without
texting each other.
yeah. Yeah, no, it does feel like that. What I'm saying is, in I would permit that if not for the fact that The Last of Us Part 1 spoiled me with its adherence to internal consistency, fewer contrivances, and its realistic presentation. Like I can see past that in like Uncharted and shit, but in The Last of Us Part 2, I was expecting a story with few contrivances and a lot of like character development, and a lot of the character actions just patently don't make sense. Like in the first game, Ellie tells us straight up, she looks at the camera and she says, "Hello, player. My greatest fear is to be alone."
Being by myself, I'm scared of ending up alone.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
And then like that's her throughout the first and second games, that's her characterization. And then at the end, okay, spoilers to any of the chatters, at the end of the fucking second game, what does she do? She abandons the only friend she has in life, which is Dina and like her baby JJ,
You're fucking dead the entire time?
I don't plan on dying.
Yeah, well, neither did Jesse.
while baby JJ and Dina are like crying in front of her. Please don't go on this
No,
ridiculous
that makes
suicidal
it makes
revenge
sense.
mission.
No,
Suicidal
it
revenge
make-
mission. Yeah,
it
go
makes
ahead, sorry.
sense, right? Because
I'm not gonna do this again.
That's up to you.
the
No,
game
it
is
doesn't.
about. Well,
Yeah.
do you want to hear my opinion?
Sorry,
The
I'm
game
bad at interrupting. My bad.
that was Ellie. That was Ellie, right? Ellie was that person who wouldn't do that. And everyone, I think the writers are conscious of that, right? Everyone is saying,
Mhm.
"Why are you doing this?" Right? Like, "Why are you doing this?" But the story is about how grief and guilt can change a person and can make you into a monster. and can make you, this feeling of guilt can fundamentally cause you to do horrible things, and everything you valued, you start to destroy. So yeah, I think that was a very like
Okay, that's
chilling
true.
set of
Yeah, that's
circumstances.
true.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
true, and you could also oh, sorry, I'm memeing, okay, if you want me to kick me out, Wick, that's okay.
Okay,
I had
good.
just have to principally but before I go, I have to get this concession out of Pisco. You do believe that it is ridiculous after killing 800 people, wasting all of her friends, and betraying every good thing she had in her life. It was stupid at the end that she didn't follow through and kill the bitch, right?
No,
It is
no,
that is
no,
silly. That is silly. Oh my god,
no.
it's the silliest thing in the world. Come
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. There's only so
Thank you.
much. Pisco, I love you. I just don't care about your video game takes. I'm
No,
gonna
no,
be
it's
real with
okay.
you.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm scared of ending up alone. That's up to you.
She traveled over 900 miles without a horse, by the way, and at any point she could have considered that it wasn't worth it. But the moment only came to her at the very, very end, after she had sacrificed all of her meaningful relationships, and after killing 800 people and all of Abby's friends.